calling the American Arbitration Association. Please note that AAA is a neutral administrative organization, and therefore AAA staff cannot provide legal advice. Please listen carefully, as these menu options have recently changed. If you are calling to speak to the customer service team of a company other than the American Arbitration Association, please press 1. If you are calling about a recent notice you received from a bank or financial institution, please press 2. If you are an active AAA ICDR panelist or need assistance with Panelist eCenter, please press 3. If you are calling for a web file registration code, please press 4. To speak to a customer service representative for the American Arbitration Association, please press 5. For more information on our services, please visit. Please note that the customer service team is available to answer general questions about the AAA service. To ensure the protection of any case-related information, please direct any inquiries about a case filing to the appropriate case manager or management team. Please hold for a representative.
Justin, I have a question about your procedures for consumer arbitration. I see you have a procedure for expedited arbitration with your commercial arbitration, but I don't see one for your consumer arbitration. Can you tell me where I can find?
An option for that.
Can you tell me more about why there's the inequity there?
Oh, because consumer arbitration doesn't have that option in the rules. It's only for commercial or construction where
I'm asking about the
would be.
I'm asking about the purpose of the differentiation in between the policies. They're both arbitration. Why does commercial arbitration offer an expedited procedure to corporate services that isn't being offered to consumers? Why is there a differentiation in the treatment of
Commercial is not
arbitration?
just for corporate services, sir. Commercial is a person-to-person dispute or a business-to-business dispute. It's also offered in construction, where it's anything involving construction. But consumer disputes are more streamlined, in which arbitrators are pre-appointed to this type of case, as well as their own fees have been already pre-arranged.
I
Commercial or construction.
I don't understand what how your answer pertains to a the differentiation between the expedited process. I'm just asking why the that process is afforded a speedier service than the process that's afforded to the consumer process through this consumer arbitration.
Type of case, sir. That's what I was explaining. The commercial and construction types of cases, that option is available. But the consumer cases, those options are not available.
I understand that is the policy. My question is, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of the policy in providing equitable service to all of the people who participate in arbitration with your
You're more than
company?
welcome to file under commercial if you want to try to file for
I
expedited
wasn't
arbitration.
asking you
It's
what my
different
options
types of
were,
service.
sir. I was asking about the policy. Do you have a manager?
No, I don't have one available. If you want, I can take your number down. I can give you a call back.
My name is Zori Rush. My number is 662 753 1249. And Justin, you are the only person available at your office that I can speak to right now about what we're discussing.
Correct. This is customer service. So, yeah, we're not the ones who develop the rules. So, we would only have general information as to what those rules are pertaining to. But you're always more than welcome to file how you see fit.
I do understand that, sir, but I need someone that's capable of answering my questions about the service.
I'm not
And
sure
it,
if
I
you're a
understand, sir,
customer
and
service
it's definitely
advisor.
not going to work if you have already made the decision to talk while I'm talking. And I
No,
at that, go ahead, you talk. Go ahead,
you gotta
Justin.
explain the rules.
You've already explained to me that you're going to go in this circular motion that claims that you know and I know what the policy is, but you don't want to say, I don't know why the policy is in place, which is the question that I have asked you. You and
Well,
I
I
both
think
know.
that's
Again,
because
you're
I think
talking,
it's
you
I
go
think it's
ahead,
because I'm
talk,
new,
Justin.
so I don't have the information.
Again, that's what I've already
That's all.
clarified when I asked to speak to any other person who helped create that policy. So I'm fine with that if you are satisfied with you saying you are the only person on the entire earth right now who can answer questions on behalf of AAA for this policy.
No, they're not policies or rules, and customer service does not interpret the rules, nor do they develop the rules themselves. We're here to find out
I didn't
like you
say it.
guys.
I didn't say any of that. I didn't ask you whether something was a rule. So you're telling me that
With no
the
commercial,
you're telling me you
no
don't
rules.
have a policy, you don't have a policy that says commercial arbitration has an expedited process and consumer arbitration does not. You don't have that as a policy.
I don't know what you mean by policy. We have rules.
Policy is something that is a rule. By definition, a policy is a rule that requires a person to
That's not our
behave or respond in a certain way.
that's not our
And it
that's not
produces it also produces a desired effect. You put a rule in place because you want something to happen because of that rule. You put a policy in place for the same reason. You want to call it a
by
rule,
policy.
you want to discuss whether it's a policy or a rule. I want you to say whether or not you are the only person on earth who is able to discuss why the policy or rule is in place at this moment. That's all I want to know. Are you the only person on earth who can discuss that now?
No, sir. I said the customer service wouldn't discuss that. We're here for general information.
Okay, I'm asking to speak to the person who can.
Yeah, I would need it in writing if you want me to be able to, and I can give you my email address if you willing to request that.
Go ahead.
Customer service at adr.org.
Customer service at adr.org. What's your name?
Correct. My name is Justin.
I said it 100 times. And what is it that you do? You're just a customer service representative?
Correct.
And what happens when I send you this email and say what I just stated over the phone?
Well, I've tried my best to get it forwarded to someone who can
What's
answer
the,
that question if we
I
do have it.
apologize. I should have been more pointed in my question, and my question is more related to time frame. We already know I have a question I want to answer. I'm basically asking you, since I'm calling to inquire about why there's not an expedited process, I certainly want an expedited answer to the question. So my question is, how long is it going to take for you to get an expedited answer to the question about expedited services?
Our response time is within 24 hours. That's generally what we expect.
All right, I'll get it right over to you, Justin. Thank you.